What up, everybody? It's Mr. J. I love you, Bunting. I hope you're doing well. I hope your novel's going good. I'm still in the process of writing mine, but today I want to read everybody another one of my short stories. I wrote this one 20 December 2004 at 03:34 hours. It's called Dirt Roads Hollow of Torture and is dedicated to Edgar Allan Poe. On a dark night it all happened. To this day I still wake bathed in a cold sweat, gripped by nightmares. As it goes, horrifying events really do leave scars that never fade. When I stop to think of how the lurid events played before me, I shake and shudder with icy cold fear in my veins. My name is Jason C. Daniel. I was born in 1979. I am 5 feet 9 inches tall. My hair is a deep brown blend of African and North American tribal hair. My eyes are mostly green, but there is both a small amount of blue and a tiny amount of yellow there as well. I have not been able to find the right woman for me. This has caused me a lot of pain. I am alone and I have no children. Right at this very moment in my life, I keep hoping that I have found her, but been unable to reach her. I do not like the loneliness and bleak way life is when you reach your 40s and you have continuously been deceived and discarded in every endeavor to reach this dream that many have. Most people achieve this dream I have in their 20s or 30s. I thought I had this before several times in my life. I have been wrong, though. Repeatedly, I have been hurt by women in the pursuit of a wife. I was driving along Georgia Highway 96. I was in Wilson County going towards Jeffersonville. As I came to the dirt road I was supposed to turn on, I slowed. Now, Dirt Road, as it was named, ran for about 2 miles back towards Georgia Highway 57. There was only one house on this road. I was going to 57 and I had no reason to stop on Dirt Road. I certainly had no fear, for I had been this way many times before. I never thought I would have a problem on this shortcut. The only house that was on this road was abandoned. The house had been abandoned for a long time. As legend has it, the house had belonged to a beautiful woman. The house was built by her true love. The woman's name had been Deli Donald, and her love had been Jason Donald. As strange as this sounds, the two were no relation until their marriage in 1921. The young couple was so in love and their young lives were just grand, but fate had a sick hand to be played. Jason perilously was killed in a logging accident. The accident happened right outside the home not far away. Deli, unable to manage this loss, ran screaming her lover's name. She ran out into a hollow ravine close to the home. As she ran, she was killed when she tripped on a vine and her skull was crushed against a large stone. The coffin had to be closed for the burial. Now, I could neither confirm nor deny this story, that is, until the night which I had previously referred to. I was skeptical. I had no belief at all in this legend or the stories that spread like wildfire and were passed by word of mouth through generations and families. The legend did not stop there, though. It is also said of the house Deli's ghost haunted land and the ravine, running out screaming and moaning in pain, crying the name of her precious Jason in despairing wails. The sorrow of this pain is so thick and heavy it could not have been true. I would believe not. I was told I was crazy to even drive Dirt Road. On this night of the 20th of November in 2001, I was well, but my truck, for some strange reason, broke down just before I came upon the house. When my truck broke out of commission, I began to walk towards Highway 57. After passing the house, I thought I saw something. I also thought I heard a noise. I decided to investigate this in case someone needed help. I walked into the woods about 50 yards, and I happened upon the ravine itself, dark and desolate, as if a sepulchre of nature. What happened next, I can only say, has plagued me even unto this day, and it is November in 2004. I heard a scream behind me, and I spun around so fast, I almost fell over. I beheld running towards me a woman in a black flowing gown, her red tresses long and straight. She was quite beautiful. She seemed to glow a bluish white. Jason, oh my Jason. I heard her scream and moan in a voice so full of pain, I felt like my heart was being crushed right inside of my chest. She ran right through me into the ravine, and then turned around and ran through me again. I felt like I had been frozen in place. Every time she ran through me, it felt like solid ice going through me. I slowly turned as she ran through me again to the ravine. She did not turn, just kept running. At the bottom, she tripped on a bramble and fell, striking her head and face on a large rock. The sick, soft thud and hard snapping crunch of her skull crushing sent a sickening nausea into the pit of my stomach. I wanted to run, but I could not move. I was frozen in place, gripped in a fear that was like gridlock. My knees were shaking so badly, my teeth were chattering, my legs went numb and rubbery. Suddenly I was tumbling. I had fallen and was going down into the hollow. As I approached the bottom, I did what I could to slow myself. I stopped just where her body lay. I was horrified to see her get up. She slowly rose and turned to me. Her face, or what of it was there, was mangled beyond disbelief. Her head was cracked open so badly her brain was coming out and her entire head was covered in blood. Her nose had been smashed into her face. Her teeth were all knocked out. Her lips were severed quite severely. She was bleeding and pouring amounts from her head, eyes, nose, mouth, and ears. I turned, scrambled, crawled, and dragged myself up the ravine as fast as I could. When I reached the top, I ran, and I did not stop until I reached Highway 57. I would have thought this a terrible dream, but I was scratched and cut by plants and dirt. I was dirty and my clothes were torn. When my truck was recovered by a tow truck, I have never been near a dirt road again, and I swear I will never forget the night or the grisly image of her after she rose from the ground. So, I don't know if this is as good as the last one or better. That's not all of them. Still working on a novel. And I guess I should stop this video here for now, and we'll see what happens. I've noticed a lot of people watch videos, but I don't get many likes, and I don't have many subscribers. If you like my content, please like and subscribe, share videos, comment, subscribe, channel, all that stuff. And the rest of Little J will see y'all next time. Deuces.